Gerald Bo McCallum. Slide presentation by McFarland-McCallum Post 2, American Legion, Ruston, Louisiana. Commander Tom Bonio. Post historian Donnie L. Watson. Gerald McCallum was born January 30th, 1917 in Ruston, Louisiana to Eulid D. E.D. McCallum and Pinky McCrary McCallum. Gerald McCallum graduated from Ruston High School in 1932 and entered Louisiana Tech the following summer term. He was an officer in Delta Alpha Rho Engineering Fraternity. Upon graduation in 1936, he received a BA in engineering. He entered the U.S. Army in July of 1939 and attended basic training at Santa Maria, California. He attended advanced training at Randolph Field. On March 23, 1940, he completed Class 40A Advanced Flying School at Kelly Field, Texas, and was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Army Air Corps with the rating of pilot. He was sent to Selfridge Field at Mount Clemens, Michigan until November of 1940. On the 14th of 1940, he sailed from San Francisco, California to Manila, Philippines, where he was promoted to first lieutenant in February of 1941. On November 18, 1941, he was sent on a special mission to Borneo, New Guinea, and Australia, and this is where he was when war was declared. He was then sent to Java, Australia. On February 25, 1942, First Lieutenant Gerald McCallum was serving as the pilot of a P-40 Warhawk fighter plane in the 17th Pursuit Squadron, 24th Pursuit Group, Far East Air Force, U.S. Army Air Corps. On February 25, 1942, while leading a flight to intercept enemy airplanes at Surabaya, Java, First Lieutenant McCallum countered 54 Japanese bombers, protected by 36 fighters. Although the Japanese have the advantage of both numbers and altitude, First Lieutenant McCallum unhesitatingly led his flight in an attack. During the engagement, when First Lieutenant McCallum saw that one of his pilots was being hard-pressed and in serious danger from an enemy fighter, he attacked and drove off the Japanese plane, but in doing so, lost his own life. First Lieutenant McCallum's selfless, courageous actions and extraordinary heroism that day earned him the U.S. Army's second highest award for valor, the Distinguished Service Cross. McCallum received a posthumous promotion to the rank of captain. Medals, awards, and badges: the Distinguished Service Cross, Purple Heart, Army Good Conduct Medal, American Defense Service Medal, American Campaign Medal, Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal with Bronze Star, World War II Victory Medal, Army Air Corps Pilot Badge. The Distinguished Service Cross citation: the President of the United States, authorized by Act of Congress July 9, 1918, takes pride in presenting the Distinguished Service Cross posthumously to First Lieutenant Air Corps Gerald McCallum for extraordinary heroism in connection with military operations against an armed enemy while serving as pilot of a P-40 fighter airplane in the 17th Pursuit Squadron, 24th Pursuit Group, Far East Air Force, in aerial combat against enemy forces on February 25, 1942, over Surabaya, Java. When leading a flight to intercept enemy airplanes at Surabaya, Lieutenant McCallum encountered 54 enemy bombers protected by 36 fighters. In spite of the fact that the enemy had the advantage of both numbers and altitude, he unhesitatingly led his flight in an attack. During the engagement, when he saw that one of his pilots was being hard-pressed and in serious danger from an enemy fighter, he attacked with total disregard for his own safety and drove off the enemy airplane, but in doing so, lost his own life. First Lieutenant McCallum's unquestionable valor in aerial combat at the cost of his own life, as in keeping with the highest traditions of the military service, and reflects great credit upon himself, the Far East Air Force, and the United States Army Air Corps. The remains of Captain Gerald McCallum have never been recovered. He is memorialized by having his name inscribed on the walls of the missing at the Manila American Cemetery and Memorial in Manila, Metro Manila, National Capital Region, Philippines. In Memoriam, dedicated to the memory of those men and women who so nobly gave their lives for their country. This is the inside front of the publication, The Men and Women in World War II, from Lincoln, Morehouse, and Union parishes. The leadership of McFarland Post No. 2 American Legion submitted a proposal to the membership to change the name of the post to McFarland-McCallum Post No. 2 American Legion to honor Captain Gerald McCallum, and the proposal passed. The dedication of the historical marker, August 26, 2026, at 206 Memorial Drive in Ruston, with family members, veterans, and officials in attendance.